Alrighty. Game, set, match. We're going into round 3 of 5. Hopefully we'll see Griz take it on home with this third match. Bringing it in is Jägermeister and Soul off the kickoff there with 5 minutes on the clock. Jägermeister's bringing it to him. Apoth topping it over to the blue team. AZ throwing in the ball, tossing it on down, bringing it over to orange side where Jägermeister is catching the ball with AZ right there on the top. Jägermeister gets bumped and out of position right there. Bowtie tapping it on over. Jägermeister gabbing the ball and tapping it over to blue side. He's in the corner here with AZ where they contest the ball with each other, and Solstice bumping AZ off the ball and tapping the ball over to the other side in the corner where Bowtie was waiting patiently. Bowtie brings it on over to the other side where Soul's going to get ready for the lineup, tapping it over, bringing it through Solstice here. Oh, just barely missing the ball to try to make that shot. Bowtie's here with the ball, and Jägermeister is tapping it over. And here we see Bowtie catching it from Solstice's attempt to bring it to the blue side. Apoth bringing it over, and Soul with the air dribble, assisted by AZ, bringing it on in. Bowtie taps it on up. Oh, Bowtie brings it on down into Soul, who taps it over to get a better shot. 4 minutes and a second left on the clock. Nice play going on in. AZ taps it over. Amazing 2-second shot. AZ, we see him back here go and pop it on over Solstice from the corner shot over another player, getting it out of there and getting it into the goal. Very nice, very nice. Here we see Soul getting double committed against on the kickoff from the University of Jamestown right there. Bowtie tapping it in, however, above town, bringing it home. Bowtie brings it over, taps it across field, tapping it down and around over Jägermeister and throwing it into the goal like there was no tomorrow. 3-0 with 3 minutes 53 seconds left on the clock. Off to the next kickoff. Bowtie and Apoth tossing it down and around. Solstice catching the ball, bringing it over to Soul, who catches it in the center field. Bringing it over to AZ, who taps the ball down to Jägermeister, who catches it. Bowtie tapping it into the center field, trying to get a lineup, but no one was there. He takes the boost, however, from Jamestown, bringing it on over. Soul is getting ready for a lineup of a shot, but alas, he gets denied by Solstice. Solstice is bringing it over where Bowtie is going to catch his ball. Apoth going and making... They denied his shot just barely as Soul came in with the save. Oh my Che, folks. Throwing it on down. AZ is bringing it into the corner as he gets ready to set it up with Jägermeister. Oh, they denied him. Brings it over for Solstice and... just barely missing the shot. I think that's another 10,000 push-ups for that shot. Let alone Bowtie makes up for the time. Look at that amazing shot here. Bowtie and AZ toss it on in with each other. AZ was bumping him out of the goal for Bowtie to make a nice, perfect shot. 3 minutes left on the clock with 4 points going in strong. Griz are looking pretty good for this third match. Apoth is bringing it on in as Soul is getting ready to make another shot, and he's going in and taking it to the goal. The point again. 5 points for the Griz with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left on the clock. What an amazing time. We're already halfway. The clock isn't halfway down, but we're halfway to double digits on the points. We're looking good, trying to make up for those push-ups that have been owed. Bowtie's bringing it in with a nice little air dribble here against the backboard. And bringing it in, almost making another shot. Oh, and AZ tosses it, but gets denied by Jägermeister and throws it on in. Soul coming in, gonna do an air dribble toss-up against the back wall because he was denied by Solstice. Bowtie's gonna throw it on down, popping it up, bringing it over against the wall. AZ almost getting it, but Apoth was beating him to the ball. Here we see Soul toss it on over. Jägermeister catches it. Soul misses just barely. AZ taps it on up, throwing it down with an air dribble. Not quite making it in time. But alas, Jägermeister is here to contest the ball. Soul almost making yet again another shot. Here we see AZ trying to get the ball, but alas, Jägermeister is here yet again. Here we see Bowtie here to contest Jägermeister and Soul as well. with a nice defensive play. AZ throwing the ball on out of there. Bringing in the heat. AZ's tossing it on over. Nice little air dribble here against the wall. But Solstice was there to block his positioning. AZ tosses it on over the center field. A minute 35 on the clock here. Throwing it on over his bow tie. Bringing it out of the blue corner. And bringing it down to a nice shot for Sol here. Bringing it over. Tapping it in. Jagermeister with the save. Bringing it out from orange side over to blue. Solstice with the ball. Tapping it on over. Bowtie gets a nice little shot. Positioning into the center field. Sol going in the weird direction, expecting his teammate to do something else. AZ throwing it on over as Apoth is doing whatnot. Solstice catching the ball. Jagermeister hitting the nice defensive play. Solstice missing the ball. AZ tossing it, hitting it as Jagermeister to get a nice save. And here we see a minute is left on the clock. No more points are being scored. Only 5 points for Silver. What are they doing? They need another 5 to get to double digits. What's happening here? Jagermeister is trying his best. It gets demoed by Sol. Bowtie's bringing in the heat right here with Apoth, denying him the shot on the goal. AZ's bringing in the heat in the corner here, bouncing it off to and fro. Jagermeister with a nice little ricochet. Bowtie pops it on up. He's getting ready with Jagermeister. He denies him. He gets a dribble. He pops it up. Getting ready to save the goal. Getting a 6th point with 20 seconds left on the clock. Bringing it down to 19 seconds at the start there. Bringing it on down. Sol tapped it in on the corner after a nice setup assist by Bowtie. Very well done. Very well done. We see after the start here, Jagermeister is going to hop on in. Oh, and looks like Solstice and AZ both went for the ball. And AZ tosses it on up where Bowtie was getting ready for positioning, but alas, he decided to back up and off. Sol goes in for it, and Bowtie tosses it on up, brings it back to orange side. 5 seconds on the clock. Throws it on over. We see AZ tossing it. Goal. 2 seconds on the clock. 7 points are on the map and on the scoreboard for the Griz. We'll see if they can try to get 3 points in the 2 seconds that are left. We've seen them do 1 second shots, so we'll find out and we'll see what can happen. But I don't think that the Griz can get up to the double digits, and I definitely don't think that Jamestown can be going back from that. Well, that is it, folks. University of Montana takes the win with a 3-0 sweep for the night. After beating Boise State at the 6 o'clock match for 3-1, they take the 3-0 and bring in the perfect game for the night. Very well done job for Silver. I'm loving the action. Look at those shots. 9 from Sol, 4 from the rest. They actually finally made a shot on the goal from Apoth there, but alas, it was in vain. It was in vain. So, without further ado, that is all we have for tonight. Tomorrow we do not have any games, casting, or any of that sort, but on Thursday we will have Overwatch playing at 6 o'clock, where we'll get to see an amazing match. On Monday, they actually got 3-0 for Overwatch there. Unfortunately, we were streaming Fortnite, so we didn't catch them. But hopefully Thursday we can witness that same sweeping action on our Overwatch team, and we can go in strong. And with that, this is Disco Potatoes signing off, and have a good one, folks.